So these are your tips for cleansing. You can do a smoke cleanse. So that's using Palo Santo, sage, incense, and just taking your deck and cleansing your deck through the smoke of whatever it is that you're using. You can use crystals and put a clearing crystal, so like clear quartz, selenite, and stick it on top of your tarot deck and allow your tarot deck to be cleansed by the crystal. You can place your tarot deck inside a bowl of salt because salt is a very good purifier. Just make sure that, it's doesn't get into the cards. You can cleanse it by moonlight, so leaving it outside or in a window. Make sure if you leave it outside that it's not raining and that you kind of have it in like a clear bag, so like a Ziploc bag or something, so that way, they're protected and they're all together. But I would definitely recommend leaving it in the window instead. Hopefully you don't have animals, and if you do, maybe you can find a different way to cleanse your thing instead of by moonlight then. Just like the moonlight, you can use the sunlight. Just make sure that you're not leaving it out too long because it could damage the cards. And you can continue to, shuffle. Shuffling helps clear the energies out. Just continue to shuffle your cards. I recommend doing one or more of the tips for clearing and cleansing the energy to fully cleanse your new deck. This is tips for activating your very new deck. You can infuse it with your energy. So, holding it, visualizing your energy going into these cards, or even putting your new deck under your pillow and sleeping with it. You can knock on it. So knocking on the deck 3 times to get your energy into the cards. You can do an interview spread. So kind of asking what this deck is going to bring for you, what it's going to do for you, how it's going to show up for you, and get your answer that way. You can perform a reading on yourself to initiate the deck's energy. You can add a personal touch, so storing the tarot deck in a bag and putting something personal of yours in the deck. So your favorite crystal, a piece of fabric, anything to give it that personal touch.